So Trump cancels the Air Force One deal because it's $4 billion. We're being overcharged. It isn't needed. Much cheaper just to retrofit the planes with replacement parts. He's mad that Boeing's moving to China, too. It's a way to try to bring them, to the woodshed to wake up and stop selling us out. China and Russia wouldn't move their aeronautics to another country. It's total national security violation. It was taxpayers that paid to pretty much build Boeing and turn it into what it was in World War II. Been around, of course, before that. But they lied and said, oh, it's only $170 million that Air Force One cost. But then they had to admit it's $4 billion. This is the deceptions. That's the fake news. Meanwhile, Obama, as the fake news captain of the discredited mainstream system, falsely claims generals did not tell him about ISIS. It's on record he was told all about it, and then it was Al-Qaeda. And him and Hillary were involved honchoing the whole deal. We covered that 4 years ago. Here it is.
So while ISIS represents a clear and present danger for the incoming administration, President Obama suggesting tonight in a brand new interview that his intelligence community let him down when it came to warning him accurately about the threat. Watch.
The ability of ISIL to initiate major land offenses, that was not on my intelligence radar screen.
Really? Because here's what some of his own intelligence officials were telling Congress in the months and weeks after the first major ISIS victory in Fallujah.
Syria has become a huge magnet for extremists. We're seeing now the appearance of training complexes in Syria to train people to go back to their countries and
that was congressional testimony.
Of course, conduct more terrorist acts. So
let's stop right there. Let me give you the real proof. We've had General Flynn clips here on the air. He's the new national security advisor that they're trying to confirm. The media is demonizing because he retweets InfoWars. I'm just going to stop right there. and General Flynn's also at the end of this clip pointing out that he was ordered to help Al-Qaeda and then ISIS. So they were ordered to help them, and then they ordered them to falsify reports to Congress, and they wouldn't. So Obama was running them. In fact, let's finish the clip because Flynn's on it. Here it is.
We are concerned about the use of Syrian territory by the Al-Qaeda organization to recruit individuals and develop the capability to be able not just to carry out attacks inside of Syria, but also to use Syria as a launching pad.
Its current leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, is a designated global terrorist under U.S. law, and we believe is currently based in Syria. His mission, as clearly stated in his own statements, is to carve out a zone of governing territory from Baghdad through Syria to Lebanon.
I mean, the scale of what they are involved in right now, particularly the Al-Qaeda element in Iraq, and just the level of destruction that they're having, the level of killing that they're doing inside of that country is terrible.
And then, we have the clip of him last year on Al Jazeera laying out that he was ordered by Obama to do all this, and it's just absolute treason. But Obama now goes on with Fareed Zakaria, who's a Bilderberg minion, and he's their little press guy, and just says, oh, they never gave him intel. I mean, talk about fake news. Oh, but Colbert says I need to grow up and WikiLeaks needs to grow up and that we're bad and we're fake news. You are so disgraceful, Colbert, stepping into a man's world as a comedian and then disgracing yourself. Let's go out to break, though, with an even bigger lie. Obama says there's never been any terror attacks in America while he's been president. What do you call all these events and shootings and bombings and everything else? I mean, there's been like 20 of them. Here it is.
We should take great pride in the progress that we've made over the last 8 years. That's the bottom line. No foreign terrorist organization has successfully planned and executed an attack on our homeland.
Hassan was openly under the direction of Al-Qaeda in all the emails. Congressional hearing. Oh, they're all clapping. People are rubbing their eyes. Some of them saying, what am I hearing? They're saying Santa Claus is real.
It's not because they didn't try.
Oh, not... More than 20 years ago, when I started InfoWars, I was a fitness addict. As time went on, my metabolism slowed down. I quit working out. I was working 18 hours a day, and I gained right at 100 pounds. I started to exercise really hard again, and I started to try to eat healthier. Started taking third-party supplements. Started seeing some more gains. But when I started working with Dr. Group and some of the other top formulators in the country, they said, Alex, it's all about trace elements and things that the population is absolutely deficient in. Boom, weight started pouring off. Toxins started coming out of my body. Then, by early 2016, I was in the best shape of my life since I'd been in really good shape in my 20s. But the election heated up. I started working 14, 15, 16 hours a day. But more importantly, I stopped taking the supplements because we rearranged the kitchen and somebody took the Lazy Susan off the kitchen table where I took some every morning, and I just kind of forgot about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. And so then I realized this morning, I said, we're going to put the Lazy Susan back on the table, and I'm going to start taking it religiously again. And I'm going to work out like I've been the last few weeks at the same level. It's the holidays, so I'll probably eat more. And whatever the results are, I'm going to publish the findings. It's December 5th, 2016. We're only like 25 days from 2017. And I want to invite all of the info warriors of every race, color, and creed that bleed red blood and love liberty, justice, and truth to make our bodies great again.